Hang on, it's comedy time. A hilarious mix of short, fast, funny featuring today's hottest comics. Get ready, because time flies when you're having funny.
This next comedian can actually turn water into wine. But since I'm a raging alcoholic, I've only been to the water parties. I enjoyed this clip a lot because I can't enjoy alcohol anymore. It causes problems for me.
It's hard, I have bills. I have a lot of bills. Like, I called my car insurance company. I was like, you guys totally raised my rates. And they're like, you totally were in jail for a DUI. Not proud of it, not saying it's a good thing. And my friends, like, apparently there's this rule that you're not supposed to say you had anything to drink. But I'm one of those people that says 2 drinks is like nothing, it's like water. Like, oh, it's 2 drinks, it's like water, it's like coffee. But yeah, that's what I think, that's what we tell ourselves. 2 drinks is nothing, just like an M&M or something. But, so I was like, I had 2 drinks, and then, it all happened. And everyone, my friends were like, why did you tell me you were drinking? Why did you tell me you were drinking at all? I said, because I'm not always passed out in my car, crying on Santa Monica Boulevard with a Crunchwrap Supreme in my lap. Water has never made me do that. Vodka has made me do that. It's tough though. I finally got my car back, and I had to get a breathalyzer hooked up to my car, which, if you don't know, it's a machine. It's a device that you hook up to your car, you blow in it, and it tells you whether or not you're allowed to drive. It's great. So, but my friends, God love them, they're so supportive, but they're stupid. They're just a little dumb, because they're like, hey, Mikey, here's the thing, okay? I'm so smart, Mikey. Here's the thing. Mikey, this is so brilliant. This is brilliant. Okay, so here, you ready? Are you ready for this, Mikey? If you have a friend with you, okay? You have a friend with you, you're out, okay? And that friend did not drink, they can blow in it for you. Isn't that great, Mikey? They can totally blow in it for you. I said, if I have a friend with me and they didn't drink, they can drive for me. I don't have to do it, guys. I'm just trying to get to the Abbey. Oh, God. And I take a lot of these services now, these car services, Uber, Lyft, things like that. And I take the Lyft service, but I can't drive for the Lyft service because I have a 2-door car and a DUI. So I decided to start, apparently it's a rule. So I decided to start my own service, so instead of LYFT Lyft, I'm getting all my DUI buddies, and we're doing RYSK, risk. You get a fist bump in Lyft, you get a shot in risk. Oh, you guys are fun. I'm from a little town south of Pittsburgh. It's a fun little town, but a lot of people drove around with like these giant Confederate flags in the window, it's strange, right? And I told my friends, I was like, I don't know if you know this, but the South lost the war. And Pennsylvania's not in the South. My mom's adorable though. They don't believe in plastic surgery where I'm from. But she wants to keep the girls high because she's got some big girls. So she does what I call the Midwest boob lift. You just hold them up. Every woman in my family they just hold them up.
Hey guys, I'm Aarona and you're watching Comedy Time. Okay, if you insist on pinching yourself, go right ahead. Just don't take too long because we don't want you to miss the next comic.
I don't know if you guys could tell by my accent, but I'm white. Trust me, white people, we can only dance at songs that tell us what to do. It's a fact. You put on the hokey pokey right now and it's gonna get out of control in here. That's what it's all about. It's a curse for white people. I was at the club the other night. Kung Fu Fighting came on. You guys know that song, Everybody Was Kung Fu Fighting? Do you guys know how hard it is to bring a girl home after you just kicked her in the throat? It's actually pretty easy, you just have to drag her out. I should be in a better mood, man. I got pulled over on the way down here, though. Officer told me I was throwing gang signs out the window. Guys, I was just trying to get a booger off my finger. I think I might have threw a West Side out there. I don't know. Don't you hate when that happens? I'm always getting stereotyped though. People say I'm mean looking. They say I'm big, got tattoos. They don't realize though I'm a Teletubby with tattoos. You know, I'm ticklish. You can't be tough and then someone just gotta go, Gucci, Gucci, hey, knock it off, man. I ain't tough, man. No one ever told me though that when I got tattoos that people were gonna ask me dumb questions about them the rest of my life. Yeah. I got a tattoo of my son on my arm. The other day at the water fountain at the gym, this guy comes up and he goes, "Hey man, is that your baby on your arm?" I was like, "Nah, dude, I'm a baby poacher. Caught this one back in '97. He was 16 ounces in Walmart trying to escape." Weird questions, man. You know, it's a weird place for a girl to get a tattoo. Right here on her breast. You ever seen that? I dated this girl. She had a tattoo of her son right here, which is cool. It's over your heart. I get that, but you got to see that from the guy's perspective. It's nothing weirder than just sitting there. And I'm looking at little Pedro in his eyes. And I know his name's Pedro because he has a mustache already. And his eyes are doing Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson just. And I'm starting to hear like his voice. I'm starting to hear him in my head, right? I'm just like, he's looking at me and I just hear, "Hey, vato. Those are my dos leches." I'm just glad I didn't hear, "Papi?" That ain't me, man. That ain't me. I got hit on outside. This girl told me I look like Tom Hardy. I was like, "Dang, he's a sexy guy." And then she's like, "Hey, don't be confused though. Your face looks like Tom Hardy. Your body looks like Roseanne Barr." It's messed up, man. Messed up. I just turned 30, which means that now I can argue with my mom and get away with it. My whole life she tried to tell me that ghosts are real. She goes to that Long Island medium lady, watches all that stuff. I don't know if ghosts are real or not, but I got in an argument with her. I was like, "You know what? Maybe ghosts aren't real." She's like, "Well, why is that, Corey?" That's how she stands too, just like that. And I was like, "Well, think about it. Ghosts are always visiting their relatives. We don't even visit our relatives and they're still alive." Like, if I was a ghost, I wouldn't be doing boring stuff like floating around in graveyards and watching people sleep, messing up kitchens. Nah, man, I'm gonna do all kinds of stuff that I couldn't do when I was a human. First things first, where's the ghost cocaine at? Let's do just tons of that stuff. Maybe do some ghost heroin. We'll find Kurt Cobain. Where's Kurt Cobain at? Me and Kurt Cobain are gonna do it. We're gonna hop in the car. He's always calling shotgun, which is awkward.
You're watching Comedy Time with me, Chad Korb. Do you guys like impressions? Well, check this out. That's my impression of you after watching this next clip, so enjoy.
Thanks so much. It is great to be here. Hey, I don't know if you guys saw this. This was just a couple of days ago. True story. It was in the paper. Guy made the news right around here. 106-year-old man. And he made the news for one reason. He made the news because at 106, he quit smoking. Why? If you're 36, yeah, quit. 106? Dude, you won, man. It's not like smoking is gonna take you before your time. I don't know about you, I think at 106 we've earned the right to smoke whatever the hell we want, man. Dude, get some Cuban cigars or a bag of weed, give that crack a try. Why not? If I live that long, I'm not quitting anything. I'm going down guns blazing, folks. If I'm lucky enough to survive 106 rotations around the sun, I'm going to Vegas. That's where I'm making my last stand. I'm going to Vegas, I'm going to the Bunny Ranch, I'm gonna say, here's my ATM card. You girls take turns jumping on me until I simply don't respond. All the older guys, that's genius, write that down, write that. Smoking's not gonna kill me, I'm married, that's what's gonna kill me. Coming up on just a couple weeks away, actually, 15 years together with my wife, which is, oh, thank you. Thank you. Now, I know there's some people in here that are not quite as excited about that. It's mostly the older married couples, people that are married a lot longer that think I don't know anything about marriage because they're, 30, 40, 50 years and they know a lot more than me. I know that. They're looking at me going, 15? You don't know squat. We once didn't speak for 15 years, man. I don't know as much as some of them, but I'm at the point now, after a decade and a half, I can look at the newlyweds and tell them they have no clue what's coming, okay? If there's any newlyweds in here, let me pass along a little piece of wisdom I have picked up over the 15 years of my sentence, okay? Newlyweds, you know those habits the two of you have that you currently find cute and endearing? Every morning when we have our coffee, he clinks the side of his coffee cup 2 times. Ting, ting. It's the same every morning. Ting, ting. He does it every morning, and every morning when he does it, I love him a little bit more. It's cute now. 15 years of sand are going to drop through that hourglass, and I promise you, you're going to be looking across the breakfast table thinking, oh, if you clink that frickin' coffee cup one more time. Do it. Do it. I will wrap that spoon around your neck. And newlyweds, you know what? Here's a tandem piece of information. When that happens, and it will, let it out. It's okay. Embrace the hate, okay? Married people know a very important marriage lesson to learn is that hate and love are not the opposites, okay? Indifference is the opposite of love when you don't care about someone. Hate and love are 2 sides of the same emotion, folks. Hate is love that's currently ticked off. That's all it is. Only someone you truly love can make you hate their rotten guts. So young guys out there, you're with a lady, you're thinking she may be the one, wondering should you pop the question? Very simple to figure out. Can she make you hate her? No, you don't love her. Sorry. However, she occasionally drives you so crazy you want to jab her in the face with a shrimp fork. That's love, baby. Put a ring on it.
Hi, I'm Joel Bryant, and I am really good at introducing comedy clips. Just like that. See? How good was that?
I'm Tre Stewart. Let's make this quick because my bus is coming in 8 minutes. Don't want to waste any time. Really quick. I saw a movie. I saw the Ouija board movie. And it's out. It's a movie. It's a scary movie. I usually don't do scary movies. I was like, whatever, I'll see this one. And so this movie is like a couple of white kids. They're playing with the Ouija board and they get haunted. And the only reason I know what a Ouija board is because I have white friends. It's the only reason I know. It's not something that, black families really play with, you know what I mean? Come on, like, we're not trying to mess with the supernatural. That's like, no, I'm good. I don't need that. But it's like, all right, I want to see this movie, and so they're playing the game, and they're trying to one of their friends died, so they're trying to communicate with the spirit. They're like, is this our friend Katie, or some other general white girl name? I don't know. It's like, is this our friend Katie? Are we speaking with Katie? And then the thing slowly moved to yes, and they were like, oh my God, I knew it was Katie. It's Katie. Oh my God, okay. And then I was getting excited. One of them wasn't sold yet. One of them, I guess, was still skeptical. So he was like, if this is really Katie, then do you remember what I said to you that night we went to the pier? And the thing slowly moves to yes. And he was like, guys, this isn't Katie. Because me and Katie never went to the pier. And that's the funniest moment to me, because now they just caught that ghost in a lie. I'm like, what? I'm like, why is that ghost even lying? It could have, obviously that's a trick question, right? Obviously, they're trying to catch it, and instead of the ghost could have did anything. It could have started floating stuff and just scaring them, but instead it was like, okay, all right, I got a 50-50 shot here. Did we go to the pier or no pier? You know, I'm gonna roll the dice and say pier. No pier, I crapped out. Oh man, these kids came to play. It's like, what kind of ghost is that? I don't do scary movies, man. I don't like them because there are a lot of unnecessary questions, you know, to go on. Like you always get this one, who's there? Right? Show yourself. It's like whoever's hiding in the background is gonna be like, oh shoot, you know what? You got me. You know what? I'm gonna put all my cards on the table. I was gonna stab you in the face, but I did not expect you to take a quick survey of the area. That's I may be a murderer, but I'm not a liar. So I'm having a good time here, though. I'm from Detroit, and that's the appropriate response for that. It's complete silence. You know, you're Rock City. I hate telling people I'm from Detroit. Every time I do, they act like I just said a family member passed away. It's the same response. Like, hey, where you from? Detroit? Oh, yo, that's my bad. Yeah, I wouldn't have said nothing if I knew, man. That's, are you good? It's like, yeah, I'm good. People ask me what it's like being from Detroit, which is a loaded question. You know, I don't know. I feel like the best way for me to explain it is if Detroit ever gets it together, it could be Oakland. Oh. So, best case scenario, you know.
Hi, I'm Tyler Boeh, and you're watching Comedy Time. Before we play this next clip, I've got a special request from a guy named Jared. Wants to know, Kelsey, will you marry me? Not me. Jared wants to know if you'll marry him. That'd be weird. So? I hope she said yes. Enjoy this next clip.
I am all set on people telling me that I look like a Russian villain. I'm good on that. Don't need that anymore. Rocky IV came out in '85. That's how many times a day I hear Ivan Drago. Why can't you just tell me I look Russian? Why can't you just say you look Russian? Here's why. It's because if you look Russian, you look like a bad guy. Simple as that. That's the stereotypes of Russians. You've never heard of the heroic Russian. It's never been the case. You've never heard we need to save the hostages from the blind children. Doesn't work that way. Unless the next sentence is so we can sell their bones on the black market. No, that's an authentic Russian. I'm unemployed right now, which is sweet. I love being unemployed. It's the American dream. Wake up at noon every day, migrate to the couch, pop on a marathon of Bones, you know, with the other Deschanel, the not Zoe Deschanel Part 2. Watching Mad Bones, looking down at my sweatpants, the brand says champion. I'm like, you're goddamn right I'm a champion. I'm eating Wheaties all day. Wheaties, breakfast of champions and the lunch of losers. I just can't get out of bed before noon, man. It's too tough. My bed is loaded up with obstacles. Like, I got so many pillows on my bed. Oh yeah. Oh my God. Pillow's the greatest invention. What's better than a little bed for your head already on your bed? There's nothing better than that. What more can you ask for, man? I need that. I love pillows. I got so many pillows on my bed. It's crazy. I put a pillow between my legs when I sleep so my knees don't touch. I can't sleep that way. I'm not a serial killer. I take a pillow, hug it against my chest. It's so warm, man. It's so soft. It's like having a teddy bear without having to admit to anybody I'm still sleeping with Mr. Tickle Tummy. I love that. my little ambiguous stuffed animal. You guys are in a relationship. Couples out there, you're spooning at night because you love one another. Take a pillow, put it between butt and crotch. You got yourself a fart force field right there. Pillow saved the relationship. Right pillow's a thank you card, baby. For my head, I need 2 pillows, right? I lay them side by side, one right next to the other. Lay my head in the crevice in between like a little feathery butt crack. And I'm nose deep in pillow booty all night long. I got Down syndrome, the goosey kind. My only beef with pillows, I'm not down with pillow fights. Pillow fights are misleading, man. They're supposed to be all fun and games. You can get knocked out in a pillow fight. I've done it. I've got a concussion with a pillow fight before. Let me tell you this. In a pillow fight, you don't want to get hit with a memory foam pillow because no one wants to see the exact face they made the moment they lost consciousness. I prefer to forget that one. Getting knocked out during a pillow fight's not the most embarrassing thing that can happen to you. For example, I grew up as a unicyclist, so there is that. Whoa, Harry, you owned a unicycle? No. I own 22 unicycles. That's enough wheels for 11 real boy bicycles. I had a silly little childhood growing up, man. But you gotta have different wheels. I got 22, they all meant different things. 20-inch rims, that's for doing tricks. 24-inch rims, that's for unicycle racing. 7-foot tall ones, called those giraffes, that's for specialty shows and parades. I got something called the ultimate wheel, that's a unicycle with no seat because your boy's got skills. Were there streamers in between all the spokes? You bet your buns they were because you gotta shine when you ride, baby! Just 12-year-old this in white flare jeans and a red beret. Stop. Still got all 22 unicycles right now. They're all in my parents' place, in my parents' garage. They're all locked away in storage like Batman's costume in The Dark Knight Rises. Only thing missing is Alfred there trying to keep me out of the unicycle game like the shit doesn't need you to entertain him anymore. I've always wanted more wheels for you tonight. I still do. Still do.